Good morning. This is a 1 week update. I've been here at my friend's property for just over a week now, and I just wanted to give you a little update on a few things that I've been doing in that time. Just starting with this beautiful sunrise, which we had this morning, a lot of mist and fog coming through, and I was able to just sit in bed and watch it all happen and do that whilst doing my morning pages, which I'll talk about shortly. But first, going to start with something I did a few days ago, which was to cut my hair. So, just going to cut my hair. We only got beard trimmers, so it'll probably not go well, but we'll see what happens. So I haven't seen myself yet, but both of my beard trimmers are no longer working. I think I've just blunted them to the point where they're not cutting anymore. And this back area feels like it's way longer still than this front part, so I'm sure I look pretty funny. What are you going to do? I might go to a hairdresser next time in Whyalla. I might not, we'll see. I'm going to burn that hair. So there was definitely a ritualistic aspect to doing this as well. That piece of paper that you can see, I'd written a personal message on about something I wanted to get rid of, and use that to burn that big mop of hair, and also just letting go of some stuff in that process. So you might be wondering if it stunk. Actually, surprisingly, not as much as you think it might have. It was a lot of hair, but yeah, it really didn't smell as much as I thought it was going to, which was a bit of a relief. I was slightly worried that in doing that, I would just make all of my stuff really smell for a long time, but that didn't happen, so that's good. During that time lapse, you might have heard some background music, which is my first little muck around with music production, just in GarageBand. That's been a little bit frustrating because I haven't been able to get my MIDI keyboard to work. I think it's not working. Here I am doing some of my morning pages and the exercises of that book that I mentioned earlier, The Artist Way. I think I might do a video series on that process by itself, because it is pretty in depth and I'm already noticing a lot, so I might leave that to its own series. You like that little page curl transition there? Now we are into Jacob and I unloading some sheep. Forgotten what the name of them now is. Basically just like stockyards, where he can separate them into different groups based on their condition, their sex, whatever it needs to be, so that he can manage his sheep in different yards and paddocks. And it was a lot of fun, actually. It was the first thing I got to help him with on the property, and I haven't done physical labor like this in a while, and it just kind of felt good to feel fatigued and just get hands dirty and it took us probably 3 or 4 hours to unload them from his trailer, reload them, the parts that we needed, onto the trailer, drive them out to the yard near the dam, and then start to assemble them. And we pretty much got there before sunset. As you can see, the sky is darkening, and that's what it looked like when we were done. And this is tonight's sunset. So again, another pretty beautiful one. I went away and was collecting some firewood to have a bit of a fire tonight, and that's going in the background. So I was just unloading it there, and you just see the beautiful colors in the sky change as it darkens and we get into the evening. Setting up a telescope, and hopefully I'll be able to have a look at some stars later tonight. Alright, see you next time.